You know what? Was probably a bad screen to try to adjust my headset volume on. But anyway, welcome to the finale of Prey.
Morgan, I've been thinking about what you've done. What you're doing.
Oh, good. It's coming in.
We all must act according to our nature. No matter what the psychologists and priests say. And your nature. I think I was right before. You are like a rat. Resourceful, sly, burdened with a kind of pestilence of the mind. This station was your laboratory, and the experiment was a failure. And, of course, sadly, you know what happens to the rats when they are no longer needed.
Unfortunately, I do. Gonna pause real quick. So, where we last left off, we had given Michaela the recording of her father. We gave Dr. Igwe the recording of Lightner. And now we are under attack by Dahl. I'm hoping this is the finale. If it winds up going for too long, unfortunately, this will be the finale. I have been tricked into thinking again I was in the finale. Or I have tricked myself into thinking I was in the finale when in reality I was not. But anyway. Oh, okay. It's just my fucking stream manager being weird. Hang on a second. Okay, good. We're good now. Alright, let's... What did I need to do now? Incapacitate Dahl. Alright.
Looking for echo contacts.
Just run, just run, just run, just run, just run. Got my trusty soda. I've been enjoying this game so far. I cannot believe I slept on it. Then again, I think it came out when I didn't have any money. I was either in between jobs or I was still in school. Yeah, 2017, so I think I was still in high school. I remember Markiplier playing it. I watched a few of his videos on it. I'm like, ooh, I want to play this on my own, and I just completely forgot about it. In my defense, I was super engrossed by Doom, so kind of took over my life when it came out. Well, it didn't take over my life, but it was the #1 game I was playing.
I'm told my ops are hidden as an HR expense in the TranStar books. It's true. I do solve people problems. Your workmates hiding in the cargo bay are going to suffocate in a few minutes. Maybe you can save them. But you'll have to come out of the walls, Rat. Life support. The clock is ticking.
Morgan, Dahl's cut off oxygen to the cargo bay. There's nothing I can do from here, and none of the doors are responding. Atmosphere controls are in life support. If you can help, do it quick, or this is the last time we'll be talking.
I'm moving as fast as I can.
Miss Elazar is right to be alarmed, though her assessment is mistaken. Dahl is manipulating the oxygen and nitrogen mixture. With nitrogen flooding into the atmosphere, anyone in the cargo bay will asphyxiate far more quickly than had he simply cut the oxygen. I suspect they'd already be dead if Dahl weren't trying to use them to manipulate you.
Because the body can't process nitrogen. That fucking clever bastard. A brief biology lesson. So, there is nitrogen in our atmosphere, but it's minimal. But all that nitrogen does is it just sits in our lungs. Now, it's harmless on its own. It's harmless. It's just another gas that's in there. But since our body can't process it, it just sits there. But if you turn up in turning up the nitrogen mixture of the oxygen nitrogen, he's effectively making it harder for the lungs to function properly, because now they have to filter out the oxygen that's mixed in with the nitrogen. Fucking evil son of a bitch.
So the nitrogen that we have in our body cannot harm us at all, right?
I'm sorry, hang on, give me a second, my stupid thing is acting weird. Yes, J. Fox Caesar. Ultimately, the nitrogen in our body is harmless, but if the mixture goes up too high, then essentially our body has to then try and get the oxygen from the nitrogen. But beyond that, yeah, it is interesting to learn about. Ah, fuck me.
I learned something new today.
I'm glad I could help you do that.
I guess it's true what they say, everybody learns something new every day.
Okay, how do I want to do this? Oh! If it works on organic targets, where is it? What does it do on synthetic? Ha! Nice.
Suit integrity damaged.
Of course it is. Oh, shit. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Alright, come on. Come on. Anyway, how are you, Fox?
Casper,
I read you.
what's the situation?
I'm doing pretty good recovering from back surgery. How are you doing?
Oh, I hope your recovery is speedy. I'm doing good. I can't believe I slept on this game for as long as I did. This game is amazing, and I can't wait to finish it.
Holding. Small group of survivors still present. Oxygen nearly depleted.
Surprise!
I'll arrange transport with the medical operator. Then we can see about removing his neuromod. And hopefully, gaining his shuttle in the process.
Sweetness. Oh, right. There's still the matter of oxygen.
My recovery is going pretty good. It's just taking a long time, but I'm doing alright. PT is really kicking my ass, but it is what it is. LOL.
That's usually how it goes.
Morgan, the air's flowing again. I can breathe. And I hope this means Dal can't. Thank you. A little longer and... Never mind. Elazar out.
You're welcome, Sarah. I have a family member who has to go to physical therapy, so I can understand how demanding it is of your body. Especially when you're just trying to heal. Adios, fucker.
With more details about my back surgery, I'll give it to you if you want to know.
Sure, why not? That's something to talk about, or I might learn something interesting.
Okay, I was born with scoliosis of the spine and I have surgery on my L4, L5 and S1 and a fusion, and I have 4 rods, 2 in the front of my S.
Spine, 2 in the back, and 16 screws. The first 2 rods, they went through my stomach, and the other 2 rods, they went through my back. Ooh. I can't even begin to imagine how painful that is, assuming you can feel that kind of pain at all. What happened that required you to get this kind of surgery? Was it just because of born with scoliosis? I'm sorry.
Scoliosis and the pain was really bad. On a scale of 1 to 10, it was always a 9.5 to attend every single day, and I got tired of
hurting, so I just went on to the surgery that kind of minimized the pain, and so far the pain, it's going down slowly. Oh, that's good. I'm lucky. The only major surgery I've ever had was just to remove my wisdom teeth. I honestly cannot imagine getting rods put into my back. Or having to get corrective surgery for my spine, for that matter.
Well, you know, they just don't jump right in the surgery immediately, UH.
Well, Well, obviously. Well, yeah, obviously.
You have to go through taking the pain medications, getting the injections in your back to see if that helps. Surgery is the last resort.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Still, though, I just can't imagine having to get that kind of surgery. Also, a similar reason why I don't think I could ever be a surgeon. It's not the blood or the viscera that creeps me out. It's the idea of digging into someone while they're semi-conscious. It's just, I don't know. I guess the best way to describe it would be sympathy pains.
Well, you sound pretty young. I'm 43 years old.
I'm 25, so you definitely got me beat there.
Dr. Yu, Dr. Igwe, we have the subject, Dal, and his life signs are stable. Thank you. We are prepping him in the Neuromod division now. Come as soon as you can.
Take your time.
Yeah, just take care of your body and your body will take care of you, but in my case I was born with scoliosis.
Yep. All there is to it. Did I throw that down here? I hope I did. Oh, goodness. Just ignore me, I'm not here. What am I stuck on? Pretty much is like what they teach us in school as a child. Just take care of yourself. Because there are consequences if you don't. Unless, of course, you're born with those consequences, in which case there's really nothing you can do. Save for surgery. Go down. There we go. Oh shit, if I can't get through that door. What if... Come on. Ha. I'm gonna have to quick save, oh gosh. You didn't see anything.
Server ARC S32 and 37 ripped.
Ouch.
Doors are working again, Morgan. Nice work. I'm taking what's left of my crew to the atmosphere controls in life support. We're going to clear out Dal's shit-can operators and make sure there are no more mishaps with the air on this station.
Please be careful, Sarah. No.
Dal populated his entire crew with customized operators. He made the mistake of hanging his hopes on a machine. Flesh and blood is messy, Morgan, but it's the only thing that matters in the end. Well done. The upload just kicked in. Meet me in the Arboretum.
Not yet.
We have important work to do.
So what type of games do you like playing?
I guess pretty much. I guess just about everything, really. Except for racing games, so those don't seem to be as fun to me anymore. Yeah, I play like immersive sims like this one. What else? RPGs, shooters.
Dr. Yu, Morgan, I was afraid you wouldn't make it. The subject, Dahl, has been secured. I believe I've isolated the correct neuromod. It is essential we say as little as possible of what has happened on the station and focus on the situation. Dahl, if memory serves, should resort to field training and react accordingly. He was never one to question orders. Ready when you are, Morgan.
All right.
Remember, if this works, say nothing.
I'll remember because I'm the silent protagonist. Gauge harness.
When extracted, Dahl's memory should revert back to the inception date, and he should forget his assignment here. If you're worried about the Geneva Protocol...
What about the Geneva protocols now?
Who are you? Morgan? Your father's been asking about you. And Alex. I was supposed to report to him about her retrieval after modding up. Where am I? Why am I restrained?
Commander, Dahl, I am Dr. Igwe, Chief Physician here.
I've seen your face in the company directory. Alex's pet. The discredited parapsychologist.
Commander Dahl, you've suffered a severe head injury as a result of a crisis here on the station. We need to evacuate at once, but we couldn't leave without you. Are you able to pilot a shuttle?
What? Yes, of course I can pilot. Wait, what emergency? Is this Argus installation?
Maybe.
Where's Casper?
I'm afraid there's no time to explain. We need to get to the shuttle bay and prepare for departure. TranStar mandate. Dr. Yu can confirm.
Of course. Morgan, you look like shit.
I've been through shit.
All right, let's get Daddy's precious child off the station, or TranStar will blackbox me.
Just need to check your vitals. Wouldn't want our pilot to faint.
There's nothing wrong with me.
Lead the way, Morgan. We'll catch up.
Okay, well I gotta go talk to Alex. No, I need to head to his private quarters and crew quarters. Forgot to grab the escape pod key.
It's by design that I can predict what you're going to do fairly often. And yet, this turn of events with Dahl, I'm impressed and surprised you've managed to find a way to get remaining crew off the station.
Wait, why am I hiding? He's on the verge of death. Heh. This is goodbye, a lamp. Just keep watching this door. Be a brave boy for me. Okay, good. I was not disconnected. I'm always super paranoid that I've been disconnected from chat. Thankfully, that's not the case. And there we go. The double loading screens. I get hardware limitations, but still. Nope. Oh, medical bay, medical bay. I need health.
Okay, I'm back. I had to go see how I did one of my other friends that was on here.
Ah, no worries. It didn't really miss much. I just took down Dahl's companion and removed his neuromod.
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Yes, but where are you?
Nice.
Ah.
Diagnosing.
Morgan,
bruising,
we're in life
abrasions,
support now.
fatigue. Nothing
It's all
life-threatening.
clear. Air's normal
Please,
across
hold
the
still.
board.
This will only
I
take a
lost some
moment.
good
Hold
people
on.
fighting
You
the
can
black
fill out a
boxes.
service questionnaire
And
at the
Dahl wasn't here. If you see him before I do, make him pay. Elazar out.
I would like to, Sarah, but right now he's our only means of escape. You don't have to like him, but you have to understand that he's the only way any of us get off this station. Arboretum, not life support. Thankfully, this isn't the Mass Effect 1 elevator. Oh, how clever they thought they were until the elevator turned out slower with the more they added on. It's actually kind of funny. Phantom can create a column of superheated plasma on your position or shroud itself in fire, making close-range attacks inadvisable. Unless you want to become a barbecue. A walking one-man barbecue.
This game looks very interesting. I wonder if this were the future is going to look like.
Minus the homicidal aliens. But who knows? And it does take... Although we don't really use Art Deco anymore, so... Huh. Well, there's a leftover nightmare I murked. In 1963, Americans and Soviets launched the Kletka program to study the Typhon, laying down the foundation for what later become Talos 1. Man, these loading screens. Thankfully, this one seems faster. Excuse me. Whew.
Do you like God of War? I love that game, the whole entire series.
Yeah, I actually recently played... I think I recently streamed... Yeah, I streamed 3. I played 1 and 2 on my own. I have not played Ragnarok. I have not played 4 or Ragnarok yet. Ooh. Trouble with the Aleutian. Kelstrup to you. Alex, your chief engineer just sent a flunky down here to install upgraded door sensors. We took the sensors and returned the engineer away. Hudson disassembled one of them and there was something inside. A listening device. What the hell is this about? Recently she tried to...
so when you play it, please whisper to me so I can be there to watch, and I looked on your little schedule and I'll see you like playing.
Crash Bandicoot, that's one of my favorite games too. It's alright. Unfortunately, I haven't been sticking to my schedule as of late. I need to get back onto that, just because it's some sense of normalcy. But since I started playing this, and then also streaming Arkham Knight, that's been taking up my time. So, unfortunately, I have not been sticking to my schedule the way I should. Hopefully after... Thank you. Hopefully after this, I should be able to get back on. What the hell is this about? Recently she tried to request records from Neuromod Division. Volunteer records, Alex. I don't think I can overstate the seriousness of the situation. You need to get a handle on Aleutian. Hans. From Elazar to you. Security footage. I cannot find any camera footage of Chief Aleutian leaving Morgan's quarters. It either does not exist or has been deleted. When questioned, Morgan said it was an engineering matter and does not want it filed with human resources. If you want to know more, I suggest you speak to Morgan directly. I will follow up with Chief Aleutian, as ordered. Chief Elazar. Elazar to you.
Okay, well, I'll just be here and watch whatever game that you play.
Cool, thank you. I appreciate it. Michaela follow-up. In speaking to Chief Aleutian, she admitted the visit concerned a medical matter and requested the visit not to be misconstrued. Upon your orders, I reminded her again if there has been any change in her relations with Morgan Yu, she would need to notify HR. I consider the matter closed and would prefer such inquiries be left off my duty roster in the future. Chief Elazar. Oh, that's not very helpful. Optimizer energy. What does this do? Reduces the side cost of energy powers. Oh no, my battery's about to die. Oh! I mean, it's the end game, so I don't think it really matters that much if I upgrade or not, but might as well. Ah, you mother! How did you even get in here? The door was locked. No, no. Nothing under the lamp. Nothing under the portrait. Of course it's under the grid. Just in case something happens and I need a quick exit. Oh! Wait, it's a phantom. Why am I running? Okay. And now to confront Alex. Damage, stun, and disrupt electronic equipment. Well, that's not good. Keep forgetting to fix this controller. Unfortunately, this one has kind of suffered the most of my gaming rage, which I know, I shouldn't do that to the controllers, especially with how expensive they are anymore. Sometimes you just get into a game and then, yeah. Come on, Arboretum. Alright, Alex, one last time. You sneaky motherfucker.
I promised you my arming cape. All I ask is you hear me out first.
And you can blow Talos one to pieces if that's what you think is best. I don't think you'll do it. I know. Because I used to think we couldn't be trusted to play with fire without burning the house down.
You're talking about something
But you
entirely
convinced
different,
me.
dude.
You showed me anything was possible, even if the price was steep. That part of you is still in there.
Yeah, the worst part.
We can make history, Morgan. Not those leeches on the TranStar board of directors, not Mom and Dad. You and I. Just like we planned. We've got the data to confirm what you suspected. And Carl is broadcasting a neural signal.
All the more reason to stop messing with the Typhon.
Secret message reaching to the stars. What I want to know is what is the message? And who is listening to it? I think you know. Ever since we first tested the Typhon neuromods, you've known. This fabrication plan is for the null wave device prototype you can see. It will hijack the Carl signal and use it to deliver a massive shock to every Typhon organism at once. Take it. And the army key, like I What? Morgan!
What the fuck? No, come on, grab him, grab him, grab him. He may be a pain in the ass, Alex, but I'm not gonna let you die.
Left me to die. It's more important than ever now that we finish this the right way. Take care of the null wave device. I'll head for the bridge as soon as I catch my breath.
No. No, the station has to be destroyed. I highly doubt a null wave is going to be powerful enough to take down that thing. Shit really hit the fan. Whew, excuse me. Sorry if I'm a little gassy. I had dinner at, well, I guess it has been quite a while ago, but sometimes dinner doesn't always sit in my stomach without me burping. Which I hope that doesn't mean I have an ulcer, because I think that's a sign of an ulcer. I am way too young to have an ulcer. Come on, finish loading.
Morgan, you anticipated the kind of appeal Alex would make. Sibling bonds. History. You programmed me to refute him point by point. However, we can skip that. A Typhon the size of a skyscraper is currently eating Talos 1 for lunch. Ergo, Alex is wrong. Destroy the station. Just as you planned. The blast will take the monster down with it.
Destroy the station? But didn't you hear him? The null wave. Alex is correct. It could work and preserve what we have learned here. We have to try.
Igwe,
No.
look at the alien outside the station.
Of course it's a risk, but we've seen the generator work. To destroy all this, to murder a species, and the research lost. It's...
January's right, Morgan. We can't let these things get back to Earth, even if one of them hit Earthside.
Morgan, please. Destroying the station should be the last option, not the first.
Igwe, it's only murder if I'm doing it without cause. This is not without cause. If we don't blow up this station, humanity is fucked. We can't even contain the outbreak on the station, and you think that letting it get anywhere near Earth is a good idea? No, I gotta blow it up. I don't think the null wave will work. Not on something that big. (1963) Wavering relationships led to the failed assassination attempt on President JFK. John F. Kennedy, who put a halt...
blow it up.
a halt to the U.S.-Soviet joint space program. Honestly, I think when it comes to matters of hostile aliens, just blow it all up. Do you like the Master Chief and give the Covenant back their bomb? I wonder what's loose in there. Hopefully my controller doesn't die when I'm midway through something important.
If the idea hasn't occurred to you, I'm sure it will eventually. Don't do it. I can't predict what would happen if you scan the Apex, but all my models point to suffering.
On that, I'll have to... On that, January, I'll have to trust you on. Don't care, gotta run. Science operators will restore your psi points, but a corrupted science operator will harm you. Well, no duh. Okay, this is the right one. Because if I go through the web one, it just keeps me on that floor.
Hello, nice to see you.
Not so nice to see you. What the fuck?
Kill them. Adrenaline. And another dose of Morgan cell lights. Do it.
Good work. The reactor's primed and capable of delivering close to 30 megatons. More than enough. I'll meet you on the bridge for the last part. Hurry, Morgan. There won't be anything left to detonate if we're too late.
You're right, you're right. No time to dwell on what I just saw. Open faster, damn it. I think my fight or flight actually kicked in. My feet are freezing.
Hello, good to see you again, Dr.
And I have socks on. It's like 72 inside of here. Hold on, do I have that upgrade that makes me move faster? I have enough for the last one. Whew. 1964, after wresting control of the Kletka from the Soviets, the U.S. initiates Project Axiom in an attempt to generate new technology based on researching the Typhon organisms. Yeah, I'm sure there was absolutely nothing wrong going there. Happening there, I should say. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Screw you, Poltergeist. I have 2 more loading screens to get through. 4 more. TranStar Corporation is controlled by a powerful board of directors whose members keep their identities and motives obscured. Some are rumored to be over a century old thanks to TranStar life extension technology. William and Catherine Yu are the public faces of the board. And I'm sure they don't do anything shady. And now. Now. There we go.
Good evening, Talos. Dr. Hadley Dalton will deliver a supplemental seminar on neural connectomes in the Lobby Training Center later this week. Sounds exciting. Space is limited, so reserve your seat by emailing Dr. Dalton.
The Apex Typhon's tendrils are extremely lethal, disintegrating and leaching the psionic essence out of anything they come into contact with. Like cystoids, they seem to be attracted to motion. Well, it's a good thing I am the second fastest man alive.
Microgravity detected.
Let's try not to smack into any walls. Gotta move fast. I can't hold it any longer. I gotta use the bathroom. I will be right back. Whew. I really had to go. Holy crap.
Morgan, Igwe, what's the update on our patient?
Commander Dahl is making a speedy recovery, and we are making our way to the shuttle bay. I've informed him of the threat to the station, and...
Fine, Morgan, I'll meet you in the shuttle bay.
Okay.
Who? What am I talking to?
My name is January 2035. There are many operators aboard Tal...
Alex.
Morgan.
Morgan? Maybe. I see a person who looks like Morgan. You?
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is unstable. He may not permit you to activate the self-destruct. Also, he's armed.
Unstable? Is that a joke, operator?
Alex, just
You've
put
let
the
this
gun
machine
down.
poison you. I wish you understood. I've bet the course of this entire station around what you wanted. I let you persuade me. And now you're gonna throw it all away? Just stop and think for one goddamn second, Morgan.
You know, I have been thinking, Alex. And what we did up here was atrocious. We've experimented on other living beings. Other humans, I should say. This station is not worth saving, especially not with that thing out there.
The safety is off on his firearm.
I think you've said enough.
Morgan, everything is ready. Now that the keys are armed, the order to execute is given from Captain Mark's terminal. I'm not able to execute. That responsibility is yours.
Are you sure? Yep.
Warning.
It's finished. All the directives you gave me have been completed. Next and final topic. Your mind is free of significant Typhon neuromods. I believe the risk you pose to Earth is minimal. However, despite my belief, I cannot act against my directives. On the other hand, if I were to suffer irreparable system damage, I would be unable to interfere with your escape. Alternatively, you could depart with your colleagues aboard Dahl's shuttle. You didn't anticipate that outcome. I just wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Morgan.
The shuttle is ready to go, Morgan. I'll wait a few minutes before detonation, but then, I'm gone. You're on your own after that.
Warning.
I'll be there.
Reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Sorry, Alex, but the evils committed there are not worth it. "1980. Faulty containment procedures result in the Pobeg incident, which leaves numerous scientists dead." Gee, I wonder who could have foreseen that happening.
Microgravity detected.
Balls, come on.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Yay, more loading screens. It's a useful tool for temporarily disrupting powered systems such as electrical junctions or hostile operators. Well, isn't that pertinent information? Let's move faster.
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Apex Tendril. Error. Unable to connect to Psychotronic database. No entries found. Please contact Dr. Hans Kelstrup, Director of Psychotronics. Morgan's notes. A tiny part of the Apex, intent on devouring everything in its path. Attracted to movements. No way to permanently kill these. Use null wave or Q-beam to set them back. The hell was that noise? Recyclers break down objects into their component materials using a proprietary Transtar field technology. Since the evacuation, recycler use has primarily been restricted to extraterrestrial usage. Ah. I know what they mean when they say extraterrestrial, but it also sounds like they only use it on aliens.
Reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
Morgan.
You made it. Look, I know what happened. You aren't solely to blame. You helped me and my officers when we needed it. I'll be sure to let Earthside know what you did to help us in the cargo bay. Mom was right.
Dr. Yu.
You hear that, Mom?
Morgan. It was an honor to work with you on Talos. And your brother. And thank you for retrieving Leitner's remains. Maya always loved the sound of his playing. I couldn't let it die with the station. His was a rare gift, and his skill should be shared. Not only with me, but with others.
QA Talos 1.
Are you waiting for an invitation? Now come the fireworks. I hope there'll be enough. You know, I thought you had left the station because of what happened between us. And that I had lied to you about my condition. I was angry with you. And myself. But I'm glad you are here with me now. And I like who you have become. You have my father's strength.
Please evacuate Talos 1.
Alright, enough dicking around.
Ready or not, starting debark operations. Pre-flight check is who gives a shit. Hang on to your seat. This will be a rough ride.
Sorry, Alex.
I keep having this dream.
Oh. I guess I shouldn't have streamed it for 4 hours. Well, that was an experience. That was phenomenal. I cannot believe I slept on this game. I will say that ending kind of came a little fast, but it's probably just the result of not studio interference, corporate interference. Or maybe they just couldn't decide on an ending, and when it came time to came close to shipping it, they had to choose an ending. Not well. Normally, I have a review for the end of the series, but I'm gonna wait to see if there's anything after the credits. Sometimes there is, and sometimes there isn't. Embedded QA testers? What the hell is an embedded QA tester? Children's illustration. Oh! Thank you to our friends and families for your support. Aw, well, that's nice. See if I can recognize anyone in the voices, because I saw, at least in the credits when I was looking up how many missions are left for this, that Benedict Wong was in this. Yeah, Benedict Wong, sweet. Tom Kenny. Oh! Sorry, I'm just kind of jamming out to the music. So I'll let the credits roll away, and then once they're done, I will give my 2 cents about this game. Cinemax Media. I don't know why I'm always surprised when I see there's like ZeniMax Europe, ZeniMax North, or something like that. It just makes sense that a company would have multiple buildings in different regions of the world. KK. Though also just makes me wonder, what does each section do? Is it just as simple as they work on different things, like translation? Spanish audio recorded by Synthesis, Madrid. Wise, CryEngine, and Blink Video. Huh? Now entering a hidden location. Is this like Reach, where my new objective is to survive?
It's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, and nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise. And later, it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures. But its most surprising act was sparing Dahl. While perhaps for purely selfish reasons, this, at least in principle, enabled others to escape Talos One.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. Things did not end well for him. But...
would you let it live?
Yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help. And it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dahl's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. By then, it had already stopped Volunteer 37. Hard to say why. A lot of humans controlled by the Typhon ended up dead. Not that it was easy to avoid, but I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos One. Why? To protect Earth? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something.
But I killed you, or I knocked you out.
What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
The fuck?
We're gonna shake things up. Like old times.
Wow. Humans. Oh, yeah. I know who I killed. Okay. I rescued 18 of them? You know what? I think someone died when I was in, what's it called? Crew quarters. Damn it. Oh well. Wow. That plot twist was probably on par, if not greater than, the plot twist of BioShock. That was... wow. Alright. So, something new I started doing, I can't remember if I did it for the last series, Granted, it's been a while since I beat a series, so I review the game and give it like my 2 cents after I beat it. Excuse me. And something I decided to do was that if I enjoyed a game, I start with the negatives first. If I disliked a game, I start with the positives first. And since I enjoyed this game, let's go straight into the negatives. Thankfully, they're few and far between. Really, probably one of the more minor ones that didn't pop up a whole lot were bugs and glitches. I did not experience a whole lot. There was occasionally some physics issues where... How do I explain this? Where I got flung it, where I would just be standing near something, and if I got smacked into it, it was kind of glitching around. There was one instance, I think it's either bug or a glitch, I'm not sure what category it'd fall under, where I was messing around on the ceiling looking for a hidden package, and for some reason, Morgan got stuck. Like, even if I was standing over an open tile, he would not fall through. Thankfully, I eventually fell through, but that was weird. There was actually one glitch that was not major, but it did pop up quite a bit. When getting off the main elevator, it seemed like there was a minute where I couldn't walk at all. But if I waited for a second, then I could start walking, so... I don't know what was going on there or what happened there, but that's there. A minor gripe, but I think this is more because I'm stupid, so I'll probably take this next one coming up with a grain of salt. The damage sponge enemies. Now, one thing that is pretty brilliant about this game is how it makes you feel like as soon as you're getting more powerful, it bats you down and reminds you are nothing compared to these aliens. But at the same time, there were so many of them that required just so much firepower and effort to kill that it seems like they did it more to pad the difficulty than it was to actually create any sense of difficulty. Excuse me. Another minor one, but is like just a major oversight considering this is an immersive sim, is not being able to seal off the replicators. When Dahl had control of the station and was printing out all his machines all at once, I tried to glue it with the glue gun. Glue them shut with the glue gun. It did absolutely nothing. If Dahl's forces were all cleared out of a room and there was glue on a operator thing, it would just print a new one, it would break right through the glue. Which is weird because I specifically heard the operator dispenser itself say that there was a blockage in front of it and that I couldn't send out a new operator. So, I don't know if that's a bug, I don't know if that was a design oversight, I don't know. And really, that does it for the bad. A lot of it was just minor nitpicks. But now that the bad is over, the good. The player freedom, yeah, it's an arcane game, so this is expected, but the player freedom is amazing. These kinds of games are awesome for that. Just, they make... Dare I call it an open world? I'll call it an open world. It's probably not the proper term, but I'll call it an open world regardless. They take an open world and then they just say, have at it. I think the best analogy to say is they look at the player asks a question, and then they, in response to they just say, or the player asks, can I do this? And the game says, yes. Obviously, the replicators are an exception, or that also could be a bug, I don't know. But, just, like, using the glue gun, not only can you pacify enemies, seal up hole breaches, you can also use it to create new pathways. You can make pathways through hazards, to climb up stuff. It's super intuitive? Ingenuitive? I don't know what the word for that there would be, but it's just great. It's an arcane game, so I expected this, but still, it is amazing. The atmosphere. The atmosphere of the game is also really fucking good. Just that tension that somewhere there could be a mimic hiding around, or around the corner there's a phantom. Although, the way I played it, you probably couldn't tell because I just walked into a room and didn't even try to see if I was in danger or not. That's what I get for playing on A, the lowest difficulty, and B, just being stupid about my surroundings. The music is fantastic, but what else do you expect when it's made by Mick Gordon? That guy knocks it out of the park every single time, and this game is no exception. From what I saw online, though, there's only like 14 songs to this game. There was more added with the DLC, but I don't have the DLC, so I have to exclude that. And it's just phenomenal. I think the name was Typhon Voices. It's you would have to listen to it on your own to understand, because I don't think it was playing on this stream, but the way it plays, it puts me, whenever it starts playing, it puts me on edge, because it just sounds tense and unnatural, like it's building up to something that's going to happen to me. And then of course there's that song, I think it's called Semi-Sacred Geometry, that plays in the club. That's honestly a really good song, even if it's just like a minute long. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the music. The voice acting is amazing. I was surprised to see that they got Benedict Wong. That guy, as far as I know at least, he's a movie actor, and usually movie actors don't really like doing voiceover work. At least like Peter Dinklage, when they got him to voice the ghost in, what was it, Destiny, he just phoned that in because, well, he thinks voice acting is beneath him, which, considering some of the stuff he said in recent times, Peter Dinklage just kind of seems like a dick. But yeah, Benedict Wong did an amazing job. Everyone did an amazing job, really. I can't even list all the actors because I wasn't paying attention to the credits. But yeah, all the actors did phenomenal with their voice work. As far as I know, at least in the case of Dahl, because I'm pretty certain that was Steve Blum, at least one of them was a professional voice actor. I think everyone else was either unknown or at least a TV actor, or at least a movie actor, like in the case of Benedict Wong. The story... I threw it under the good, although I suppose if you think about it from ignoring the side quests, there's really nothing there, because you wake up, you find out you're in a simulation, you explore the station, you talk to Alex, you build your arming key, you scan the, what's it called, the coral, and then you decide whether to blow up the station or initiate the null wave. Which, I don't really think the null wave would have worked, honestly, but I'm assuming it does, considering it's one of the endings. Another good thing, that this is just like a recent addition to the good list, that plot twist was, I can't even describe it. That's on, like I said, it's either on par or better than the twist for BioShock. Like finding out the whole time that you were actually a Typhon, that's, wow. Basically it makes the game one giant personality test. I imagine they'll also offer that it offers a lot of what's it called? Replayability, just because then you can go through, play different styles, do things differently, all that. Like I said, that doesn't have anything to do with the plot twist. I'm sorry, my brain... Ugh, I'm sorry. But yeah, that plot twist, that was amazing. Really, just... And, that's really all I have to say about that. So, to put it in a more concrete manner, I score all the games that I play and review on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 through 2 is horrible. I would not recommend it. 3 through 4 is maybe you'll enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. 5 through 6 it's meh. I didn't hate it, didn't enjoy it. Probably wait for it to go on sale or something. It's not worth the full price. 7 through 8 is I would recommend it, but perhaps maybe wait for it to be on sale for sure. And then 9 through 10 is I highly recommend it. Get it on sale or get it at full price. For this game, I give it a solid 9 out of 10. I am ashamed that I slept on this game for so long, because I remember seeing gameplay when it came out, and I wanted to play it, and then I just completely forgot about it. Yeah, I can't stress this enough. I cannot stress it enough. Just get this game if you haven't before and play it. The experiencing it for yourself is far better than just watching me play it, because the tension, that jump scare that killed, that took down my internet. Yeah, solid 9 out of 10. If you've never played this game, play it. Get a hold of it. I think it might be free on the PlayStation Store if you have PlayStation Premium? I forget what the thing is that they added where you can buy, with your PlayStation Plus subscription, you can buy a thing that gives you access to a game's catalog. If you find it on sale, get it. But above all, I would probably say get it at full price. Although, it has been several years. Let's see. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's been 7 years since it was released. So you probably won't find it full price, but get it, play it, experience it for yourself. This was an amazing game, and it's such a shame to see that it did not get wider spread recognition. Because this is a game that absolutely deserves people experiencing it. And with that, that'll be it for this episode, for the series of Prey. If you watched it while it was live, I appreciate you stopping on by. If you're watching it after the fact as any kind of archive footage, I also very much appreciate it. So if anyone is still in chat, I am going to go live again real quick with Arkham Knight. So if you want to stick around for that, feel free to. If you don't want to stick around for that, have a good night, good morning, wherever the heck you are. And, yeah, I don't have anything else to say, so with that, this is how I end all my streams. As always, I hope you enjoyed.